because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Devontae Smith now from his end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
In motion is the tight end Gates. They'll start by running the option to the right. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. And we're at the 41, second and 9. Looking to throw. Robinson. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Dickerson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. But they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And he is all the way up past the 25. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going there.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, here's Newton. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Newton. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by LT, the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Here's Robinson to throw on 2nd down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Back to throw. Robinson. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Robinson. Touchdown! Antonio Gates. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Newton. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Finding space at the 40. Look at the big fella go. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack that time by Michael Strahan.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Steve Smith. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Black Knights have taken the lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Robinson now to throw on 3rd down. Pressure comes and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
And we all know how talented this guy is. He's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
They're going to try and throw. Hopkins. And a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Newton under pressure. They got him again. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Here we go on 4th. Newton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll start with the option, and he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. To throw is Robinson. Off play action. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now Robinson on 1st down. Goes right back to Smith again. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Robinson on 1st and 10. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Antonio Gates in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Boy, that could have been a real momentum boost going into the break. You get into field goal position with a chance to seize the lead, but this one doesn't find the target, and they're unable to capitalize.
Here's Robinson. A final shot before break. And it's caught. Touchdown. Randy Moss. As time expires in the first half, and they are able to add on to their advantage. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Okay, then. I don't know why my mic doesn't work. It doesn't work when I play games, but it works now, so. Oh, I gotta show you my team. 98, 96. Y'all are blind, so you have to see it. And, yeah. And this. Let's keep doing another game.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Throwing to start the drive. Robinson. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing on 1st down. Robinson. He's got his man, Gates. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Antonio Gates from 8 yards out. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Inside give to Dickerson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's at the 40. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 31-yard line. A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Robinson. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Antonio Gates. 31 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Deebo Samuel, 75 yards. And the Lions have moved out in front. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Back to Dickerson here on second down. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Dickerson. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down. Operating from the gun, Robinson. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Denard Robinson from 17 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you?
And this throw will be intercepted.
And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Robinson now throwing on first down, looking deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you, and that time they were on guard. Incomplete.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. To throw is Robinson on first down.
He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Now Robinson looking to throw on second down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on his first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
That's caught inside the 20.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
They'll run up the middle with Campbell.
Got a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Robinson on 3rd and 2. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Campbell. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Back to Dickerson here on second down. Runs over him. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. Room here to run. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for the touchdown. Eric Dickerson, 67 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front to try here for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Robinson on 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. They'll go with the keeper. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their keep.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Eric Dickerson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Robinson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Robinson. He's going to go up top again. He's got a man complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. Calvin Johnson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are back within a score. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after school. There he goes, left side. The 40. The 20. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Eric Dickerson, 75 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Robinson now. Throwing on first down. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards that time for number 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. He's going to air one out. Touchdown. Randy Moss. 56 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he could actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellows up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
Dickerson on the handoff. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. That is complete. It's Eric Dickerson. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. To throw is Robinson on first down. And he will find his man Samuel. And in for the Lions touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 45 yards. And the Lions strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. High-scoring first half, and to this point, a high-scoring second half. A lot of offense, Charles.
Very entertaining game for guys like you and me, being able to watch it. Anyone who's here in the stadium, they've got to be having a blast, wondering who's going to score next and who's going to gain an advantage. The people who hate this,
the guys that play your old position, right?
My old position, anyone on defense, this is not a satisfying game for them, not at all.
Yeah, these offenses rolling. Caught by Gates, left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Here's Eric Dickerson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Robinson going to let this thing go deep for Gates. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it go again.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Now Robinson throwing to start the drive. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 40 yards. And the Lions will add their 4th quarter lead.
Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down. And after that, the air just went right out of the balloon. And you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A carry for Dickerson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. The Hall of Famer Ty Law coming up from the secondary to make the tackle.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he's a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. will take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Denard Robinson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. It's caught at the 1. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Lines up and lets it go for Samuel.
And this is going to be intercepted. Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. He'll look to throw.
Connecting with Johnson.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth down.
They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves them out there with another chance.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll run now with Dickerson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Back to Dickerson here on second down.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running it with Dickerson.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today and certainly had its moments. Some good execution.